Milling Through History presents The Real Vikings Valhalla. When the History Channel premiered the program Vikings, people were enthralled by the adventures of Ragnar Lothbrok, Logatha, Rollo, Floki, and Bjorn Ironside, and other countless Viking legends. Netflix has now premiered a new program, and with bringing in a whole new generation of Vikings, there are those who wonder, who are these people? And so as the horn sounds, there is really only one place for us to go to learn about these Vikings, and that is Freydis Eriksdotter is the daughter of Eric the Red, and credited as an early colonist of Vinland. She was seen as a masculine but strong-willed woman who would defy the odds of her society. She is found in the saga of the Greenlanders and the saga of Eric the Red. In the Greenlanders saga, she is referred to as the full sister of Leif Eriksson, and would attempt to create her own settlement in Vinland. However, after a dispute with her partners, she would have them killed and also execute their women. Upon learning of this treachery, Leif Eriksson had the option to exact revenge on the fallen upon his sister, but chose not to. Instead, he believed that her descendants would have very little prosperity, which proved to be true, as everyone in Greenland thought very little of them. Leif Eriksson is credited with the discovery of North America nearly 500 years before Christopher Columbus. In the saga of Eric the Red, Leif served in the court of Olaf Haraldsson and converted to Christianity. While sailing back to Greenland, Leif was blown off course and would discover Vinland. Although he did not return after going back to Greenland, others did and helped to establish a colony there. In the saga of the Greenlanders, Leif did not discover Vinland first, but rather Bjarni Haraldsson. And so, in hearing that story, Leif reversed the course and rediscovered the land. It is believed that Leif reached modern-day Baffin Island and Labrador, and he is credited with the settlement of Leifsbygd. October the 9th is annually celebrated as Leif Eriksson Day in the United States. King Canute is the only Viking to successfully conquer England. He is unique in that he was able to unite the crowns of England, Denmark, and Norway. The conquest of England was won both through battle and through political maneuvering. After successfully defeating the English in 3 successive battles, a treaty was written to divide England between the Danes and the English. All land north of the Thames River was to go to the Danes, while all land south went to the English. After the death of the English King Edmund, all land would then revert to Canute. The premature death of both Canute and his sons have left historians to wonder what could have been with regard to the North Sea and the empire which Canute was attempting to form during his lifetime. Olaf Haraldsson, also known as Saint Olaf, was locally canonized as a saint in 1031, and then officially by Pope Alexander III in 1164. His elevation to sainthood would encourage the widespread adoption of Christianity throughout the Norse and Scandinavia. He also has the title of Rex Perpetuus Norvegium, which means eternal or perpetual king of Norway. Olaf was descended from Harald Fairhair, who was the first king of a united Norway and wanted to do the same. In 1015, he declared himself the king of Norway, but was overthrown by Canute in 1029. He attempted to retake the throne in 1030, but was killed in battle. And thus, the crown of Norway could not return to descendants of Harald Fairhair until his younger brother could ascend. Harald Sigurdsson, also known as Harald Hardrada, as the last great king of the Vikings. He was the younger brother of Olaf Haraldsson. He would establish himself by fighting in the court of Yaroslav the Wise and in the Byzantine Empire. He amassed a large wealth and shared ruling Norway with Magnus the Good in 1046. After the death of Magnus, Harald would establish a strong kingdom in Norway by crushing all opposition, developing a coin-based economy, creating foreign trade, and he may have tried to recreate the North Sea Empire first initially established by Canute. In September 1066, Harald was invited to take the throne of England. Initially successful after defeating the forces of Northumbria and Mercia, Harald was defeated and killed by Harold Godwinson at the Battle of Stamford Bridge on September 25, 1066, bringing about the end of the Viking Age. For more information, please consider these suggested titles. Be sure to click on the left-hand side of the screen to subscribe to our show, and on the right-hand side for our latest episode. And we will see you again for the next episode of Milling Through History.